What's the problem?
Why do you let those kids get away with this? They are not supposed to be here!
If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you, and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice.
Try it.
Are you threatening me? Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown.
Say! Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
7351.
Get down on the ground right now.
No!
You're about to get sprayed.
No, just
Get down on the ground right now.
Leave me alone!
I can come in there.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you going to calm down?
I want to be away from him.
It's too late now. It's too late now. He's going to be taken away.
Shay!
Bailey, you need to stop. Stop.
It's taken.
I just want to get away from him.
I understand that.
He needs
Shay! Shay! Stop misgendering me! Just say she!
Alpha 73.
Please step in.
Watch your head.
Do not push me.
gonna check the schedule. Yeah, I'm gonna just have on the account.
Stand up.
He needs to.
Oh my god!
How the heck is that? Raggedy bitch.
See, little shit like that lets me further know what it is you really do.
I have no idea what that was at the end. All right. What it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? I'm the host with the motherfucking most, Chill motherfucking Murray. You are now tuning in live from the spot. Shout out to everybody tuning in and not tuning in. You know how we doing, how we rock. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. How long has it been? I feel like it's been a minute. I feel like it's been a minute. I told you I was gonna look a little funny tonight, but but only because fucking I don't know what happened. I went to load up and all of a sudden my shit was just in disarray. I had like a normal screen again and I didn't have my overlays. Like I know y'all used to seeing like the shiny red overlays and shit like that. None of this shit was correct. Like even the overlay that's supposed to be here right now, I don't know why it's just black. But anywho, I am making do, and I said, "Fuck it." They don't look that bad. They don't look that bad. I don't know what my camera did. The camera updated itself. The camera updated itself. I have no idea why I'm redder than I am. I have no idea why I'm redder than I am. But I don't necessarily dislike the color. I don't necessarily dislike the color. I love how it looks actually. It looks like a movie. It actually like a dead ass looks like a cinematic setting it put itself to. I don't know what the fuck it did. Like I said, it did its own thing overnight. My shit shut down like 2 or 3 times. Did some updates on it. Upgraded the Streamlabs also, just to make sure it wasn't that. Like I said, I ain't complaining, but I was upset last night that my shit wasn't regular how it was. And then I got on today. I got on when I got home, straight home when I got home from work. And to my surprise, like I said, everything just turned out like this. So I was like, you know what? we'll rock with it. We'll rock with it. What's going on, Empress Shalani? What had happened was, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Portland, Oregon. So it's about what, 2, 3 hours now? It's like what, 7? It's like 7 o'clock now your time, Empress Shalani. I believe about 7 o'clock your time, maybe 8. Yeah, it's going on 10 o'clock, so it'll be 8 o'clock. It'll be 8 o'clock your time right now. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. And everybody else is here. All right, so we have a long evening to get to. So I feel like I just need to just start. That shit was funny as hell in the beginning. Both of those clips, because I was looking at shit earlier with the put 8 p.m. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. About 2 hours behind. Because you West Coast time. You West Coast time. Because it's 10 o'clock for me right now. It's 10 o'clock for me right now. I know in the East Coast about 11 right now. So my lips are black as hell on this damn camera right now. Dope. Like I said, shit gonna look weird. Shit gonna look funny tonight. Like I said, I'm not complaining because, like I said, the camera look a little bit more cinematic, or whatever. I love how it look. Honestly, I love how it look. But if shit look irregular, just know I didn't do it. The camera just said, "Hey, I want you to look a little better. I want you to look a little better." So it's got me looking a little better. Got me shining and shit. Got me looking good. So got my skin popping and whatnot. You know what I mean? My skin popping on this camera right now. I love it right now. I love it right now. But I said the whole movie aspect of it. So recently, Oliver Tree's Antarctica documentary has been making its way downtown and driving fast. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick because I don't want to show something, and I need to snatch another video from there that I stumbled across. I said Oliver Tree has been making his way around with this, even in his quote unquote passing. He's been making his way around with this footage, the Antarctica footage, the documentary that he had been shooting before his passing. So I wanted to pull up a couple of clips here because it's actually very important to what I have been noticing going on recently. So just look at this right here, right? Now we all know about like I said, Oliver Tree being said to have done a document. Do I have a dark mode over here? Excuse me. Bless myself. Switch appearance. Thank you. I need dark mode because this is too bright. Thank you. Oliver Tree had been making excuse me, Antarctica documentary, and pretty much it was one of the reasons people were saying that they actually offed him and sacrificed him was pretty much because of this. So what I want to do is just take a look at a couple of those clips and see if we can even find some more. I'll even open up the TikTok here on the browser. I might have to cut that light on just to see because I don't got the automatic lighting like it used to. I'll fuck with that in a minute. But pretty much, like I said, he's been making these different clips have been making their way around the internet, and I wanted to share them with you because it correlates along what we've been talking about here on the podcast as far as, you know, Hollow Earth. I specifically said I believe Hollow Earth is over that Great Wall, and from these clips that you're going to see here, I was right. Hollow Earth is over there. Now, if you're not familiar with what Hollow Earth is, Hollow Earth pretty much is the as above, so below part, core part of the earth, right? Hollow Earth is also talked about, and we're going to get into this. Some of y'all might have been confused why I put Godzilla, right? Follow me. Some of y'all were confused why I put Godzilla as one of the pictures to the preview to the pod tonight. We're going to get into that because two people from that film that is coming out March of next year have now passed this year in the same month. Follow me. It's very ironic that this footage of Antarctica also features Hollow Earth. Hollow Earth is in the Godzilla movie. Follow me. I'll say it again. Hollow Earth, they show what Hollow Earth is in the Godzilla movie. They show you a distinct depiction of it. Now, we've also seen Big Money Fighting. What's going on? We've also seen the Dark Side of the Moon movie, where literally they talked about, again, Hollow Earth. Now, Hollow Earth is also said to inhabit reptilians. The original creators, I should say, the Anunnaki, different alien forms of life that we've yet to come in contact with, are all there in Hollow Earth. Remember, we looked at the interview and the footage of the guy that flew the plane over Antarctica, and then he mysteriously disappeared after the second time he made that trip because he was going to actually talk about what he had actually seen when he flew over the Great Wall. Oliver Tree went to the Great Wall, as well as he got to see what was over the other side of the wall. And then what ends up happening to him afterwards, people are now saying that there's even a comment in here. I believe was it this one or the other one? I think it's the other clip. There's a comment that even alluded to the fact that he's not necessarily dead and that he faked his death so that he could get away from not only Atlantic Records possibly offering him, or even what he had found with Hollow Earth, the government. Now, there's in these clips, he's going to be hinting and alluding to a lot of different things that he actually seen in Hollow Earth. Actually, I like the lighting here, but yeah. All right, let's get into it. So this is him presenting his.
And 369 days in Antarctica.
69 days in Antarctica. Crazy how he even chose that numerical number, right?
Is this thing on? Hi, I'm critically acclaimed director and film producer Oliver Tree. Welcome to the greatest show of all time. You are now part of the cinematic revolution. Created by none other than my production company, Alien Boy Films. Here at Alien Boy Films, we've been in the movie business for the past 157 years, dating back to 1893
now,
when my great...
You already saw a clone of him walk by there, right? Already alluding to things. Chump, come down. What's going on?
Great-great-great-great-grandfather Otto Higginbottom Tree VIII produced and acted in the first silent picture, Jimmy Plantain and the Battle of Pumpkin Mountain. Excuse me. Almost 100 years later, Alien Boy Films continued producing cult classics like the rockumentary Operation Magic School Bus and the LSD Road Trip to Nova Scotia, Starring and produced by my great uncle, the late great tambourine player Otis Juniper Tree, who opened up for the Grateful Dead at Woodstock '69. And fast forward another 50 years to 2024, where I, Oliver Tree, direct and produce all of my own music videos, social media content, as well as unreleased classic documentaries such as the creation of the world's biggest scooter.
Now, when I saw that, I was like, okay, he's alluding to the Nephilim. That is also there.
Make a $2 million music video. And at one time, Oliver Tree was banned from the military.
We're inside a live army tank right now.
Okay, so that's the end of that clip right there, right? That's just part of it. I'm gonna look up, try to see if I can find a couple of more of those clips just in case there are some things. But this is another clip that was from it.
Behind me, you can see one of 17 alien-based caves, which enters into what we are almost 99% sure is the entry point to Agartha.
Now, you guys remember where Agartha was, right? Wow, I didn't even realize that linked to him. Hold on. Wait, what? Agartha Hart? What? Wait, what? What is this? What the? Y'all see what I see in the background? Symbols. The great city behind. I'm just stumbling upon this. Gang. Hey, what the fuck did I just stumble upon? Hey, yo, what did I just stumble upon, gang? All right, so I have no idea. And this looks like something that just popped up. Like, even when you look at the all, people were like, why is this coming out? Why is Agartha Charlie Kirk? Wait. And it's crazy that we stumble upon this now as he's talking about Agartha, because like I said before, they have the clones there, I kept saying, right? But now, because I mentioned this before with Kai Cenat. I wonder if this is trying to say, because remember before the whole Charlie Kirk thing, we already know was staged, right? Like it didn't even look like it was a real shooting that happened. It looked like it was an AI video. We debunked that whole thing, and I kept saying to myself, okay, why would they have a manhole right under there, like they were trying to sneak him down somewhere? Remember we saw that, the hole in the ground that was where Charlie Kirk was actually sitting at. There was a hole underneath him with a ladder going down, a ladder chute going down, very similar to how Epstein had his like escape thing on the island there. Very similar to that. He had like a chute going down, sitting up underneath Charlie Kirk, and they had the ladder going down. I'm wondering now if what I'm looking at now with these goddamn pictures, maybe I'm even, I don't think this is far fetched at this point. That Charlie Kirk wasn't assassinated at all. He was taken to Antarctica. Now, I don't know if this is a symbolism to saying that he's going to be one of the leaders over there in Agartha, or it already is, because of the ideologies he already has and already was spreading. That part remains to be seen, of course. But let me see something. What's the Agartha theory? The Agartha theory posits that a highly advanced civilization lives in a vast subterranean network of cities beneath the Earth's surface, often intertwined with the hollow earth concept. It claims this utopian society possesses incredible spiritual and technological knowledge accessible through hidden portals worldwide. Interesting. And people have pretty much said that Charlie Kirk has been sent to Agartha. GQ? This is GQ. What the fuck is. Wait, what? When was this article? What the. Gang. What is this article? When was this? This is from last year when he died. Wait, what? A wave of AI assisted Kirk slop has twisted the right wing's personality legacy, carefully molded by Republicans, Fox News, religious conservatives have after his murder beyond recognition. In September, the influential right wing voice Charlie Kirk was assassinated while speaking at Utah. Okay, we already know about that part, but let me see. Small but growing online movement has marshaled AI tools to grab Kirk's face onto rappers, rock stars, political figures, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but where's about the Agartha one? I want to know about the Agartha one. I want to know about Agartha. I don't know about this shit. Here we go. Kirk's been crowned the gatekeeper of Agartha, a mystical kingdom that some far-right conspiracy theorists believe exists inside Hollow Earth. Kirk reimagined as Ashtar Shiran, a blonde, long-haired alien who is recurring motive in youth. Kirk giving a PSA to gamers to help save Agartha. An Agartha non-believer turning into Ashtar Kirk when he drinks. Okay, I don't want those, but the Agartha Charlie one, that's the one that stands out to me. That is the one that stands out to me. Wow. We just stumbled upon that one. Okay, so wow. That one caught me off guard. That one caught me off guard. Okay, so Agartha, the legendary subterranean kingdom, is reputed to have several hidden entrances located across the globe, often positioned at mystical sites or polar regions. Main alleged entrances include the North and South Poles, Mount Shasta in California. Remember, we looked at these. The Great Pyramid of God. Wait, one of them is in the Great Pyramid of Gaza too? Wait. Whoa. This is why I was saying before the Godzilla movie is very important to this shit. Whoa. Wait a minute. Because there was a fight. They literally had a fight in the movie at the Pyramid of the Giza. Look. This was a scene from him being there. No, this is when him sleeping in Rome. Hold on. Where's the fight? No, I want the fight. That's what I wanted to see. The fight. Where was the fight? There we go. There's it right here. Because I specifically remember showing y'all the director talking about this shit. He was literally talking about them shooting at the Pyramid of Gaza with the Godzilla fight in King Kong. And underneath, so this particular scene, right? This particular scene where they fight is right when Godzilla comes up with his new pinkish horns, right? But how he got them was when he went down into Hollow Earth. He actually had to make a long story short, there was another kaiju that had possessed the energy of it that he actually killed and absorbed the energy. And when he absorbed the energy, he went inside Hollow Earth where the sleeping grounds were right underneath the Pyramid of Gaza. And you saw him literally sleeping and reach how you call it, charging up this newfound energy that he had, turning into almost this super Godzilla, right? Which created, like I said, the pink lighting around him instead of him having his normal blue lighting. I'm trying to find the actual scene of him sleeping down there so you can see Godzilla sleeping with pink energy. Let me see if I can find that particular scene right there where he's sleeping down there. So, all right. This is also in the movie. We're going to get to this, right? Because this young lady just died this week. Kaylee Hotley, she just passed this week in a car crash. Look what scene this is. I'm gonna explain this very scene right here. This is inside Hollow Earth where they're walking up to talk to Mothra. This whole shit right here was literally about the ancient civilizations of back in the day. Their family, the family that they show that she's from, is literally the Anunnaki. Her family was literally the Anunnaki in the fucking movie. Do they have the scene where he's sleeping down there? Where's the... I wish they could show the one with him actually sleeping underground. Sleeping underground with energy. There it is. This is the picture right here. This is when he was hibernating. Let's get a better picture. This is when he was literally hibernating. You see this? This is underneath the Crystal City. Swayze World, what's going on? This is underneath the Crystal City. Like, for Oliver Tree to be talking about Antarctica and Hollow Earth like that, yo. Oh, I'm gonna show you. This is the young lady that died that I'm talking about. Kaylee Hotley. This is the girl from the Godzilla movie. Remember the deaf girl? She was actually deaf. She wasn't just pretending to be deaf in the movie. She was actually a deaf actress, which is another thing that rung volumes to me. I'm not trying to make a joke, but the fact that she was a deaf actress, it was like, I'm saying to myself, what's in that fucking movie now? Because now I'm already a huge guy. Let me just say this now. I am a huge Godzilla fan. Okay, I always have been since the beginning of time. I'm gonna go see that movie. But now I really want to know, what are they gonna show in that movie? Because the movie is Space Godzilla is a Leviathan. Follow me with that, right? We're gonna get to that. Also, Draconian Reptilian in big form. But damn, I'm trying to get to a track. So the new movie, yeah, she died. She just died. Look, July 21st. Look at the date, 7/21. That's another thing, 7/21. Like it's, and then who else died from the movie? That this is their last movie. Gang. Sam's in Godzilla. This would be Sam's last movie. So I said to myself, wait a minute. 2 people from the goddamn movie died? In the same month? You can't be serious right now. And like I said, to top it off, the movie is literally called Supernova. Godzilla Supernova, right? And you know what Supernova is, right? So we watched the trailer and everything. Broke that down. What supernova was. I explained that. Crazy thing is, it's literally about Space Godzilla. Space Godzilla is coming in this movie. And in the trailer to Space Godzilla, you see let me see if they show it from the trailer. They show the okay, so this is one depiction of it, right? So get this. Space Godzilla has giant crystals on his back because he comes from the Great Crystal City, right? Follow me. Comes from the Great Crystal. Wait, they got the toy out already? Oh, so that's what he's gonna look like? Oh no, that's an AI depiction of him. I'm about to say that's a great damn depiction of him. But let me see. Space Godzilla trailer. No, that one. Yes, 2027 trailer. Let me see if they show. I wonder if I have to go into the actual trailer to show you guys what I'm talking about. Crystal City. Let me see if they show it. Did they show it? No. All right. Let me just go to the actual trailer to show you what I'm talking about. No, I just want the original trailer, man. I don't want the. Let me just get the original trailer. I'm gonna get the original goddamn trailer. Now this probably is gonna be the original trailer.
We thought.
Yeah, I already know. That's not the original trailer. Well, you pause already, goddamn it. I know that's not the original trailer. Let's see, space. Hurry up, computer. Fuck. Why not just I don't know why I shouldn't do that. Okay, so let me just move it along real quick. Actually, no, let me see. Can you see it on the screen there? You might be able to see it. No, you can't see it on the screen there. Where we at? Probably back here. Right? Okay, so let me show past. See back here? See back here? You see the crystals back here? Crystal City back here, pretty much. So in the movie, this is pretty much what's happened. Similar to how the original Space Godzilla movie was back in the day, right? Crystal City, the aliens from Crystal City pretty much inhabited the Earth. Follow me. Yeah, aliens came to Earth in the movie. That's what's going to happen in Space Godzilla next year. The aliens come to the movie from the Great Crystal City. And that's when Space Godzilla shows up with the crystals on his back from Crystal City. Now, the crazier thing is, the last 3 Godzillas have been intertwining this shit with ancient civilization history in Hollow Earth in Antarctica. They haven't mentioned Antarctica, but they deeply put it around Hollow Earth. They keep in Hollow Earth, of course. And I kept wondering, I'm like, why they keep incorporating King Kong in this shit? But then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, original man. King Kong is still representation of original man, which is why he's also. I think he's going to be killed off possibly in this next one, and I think it's a representation of something else because like we already know who original man is, us, right? So I think that's what's also going to happen in the film. And the crazier part to that is we're connecting different dots here. The crazier part to that is the deaf girl is linked to King Kong. The deaf girl literally was King Kong's companion. So now I know King Kong is being killed off because the little girl was literally killed off before the movie. So of course, King Kong is not going to be a need to be in the movie anymore because the little girl is gone in real life. You see what I'm saying? I could already see original man, King Kong, is going to die in this movie. I could already see it. And they were talking about that in the leaks, that there is a massive sadness that happens in this movie. And the only massive sadness I could think about would be King Kong. It wouldn't be Shimo. because nobody really loves Shimu like that. Not, you know what I'm saying? Nothing against that. But anyway, it can't be Godzilla because nothing else would happen if Godzilla was to die in this one. That doesn't even happen till Destroyer comes or whatever with the lore in that one. I don't want to misread the chat. When I was in Okinawa, Japan, they was telling me about Godzilla. Gojira, yeah, that's where he originated from, Gojira. It means gorilla in something. Yeah, gorilla and well. Excuse me. Yeah, gorilla and well. Thank you. Chum gone down. Gorilla and well. But the fact that see, let's continue with because I don't want to get too far off. We just the crazy thing, we just stopped at Agartha. we just stopped at Agartha. But let him look at TV.
Hollow Earth. This underground civilization said to exist within the Earth's core was first discovered by one of Christopher Columbus's disgruntled cronies. His former co-captain, Shepard Charlemagne, allegedly led an expedition 13 miles into this exact Antarctic snow cave on the night of April 30th, 1886. He claimed to find a mythical subterranean kingdom inhabited by enlightened lizard-like.
Do y'all see where I'm getting at? Monster dies again for the 1,000th time, probably. But y'all see what I'm getting at now. And why Godzilla is so connected to Hollow Earth. Like I've been thinking about this for the past couple of months. Because when I look at Godzilla, I kept saying to myself, no. I was like, no, it can't be. No, it can't be. I was like, no, it can't be. Of course, you don't think about it when you see, the back in the day innocent fucker. You don't think about it when you see that. When you see that, you don't think about it. When I saw -1 come out in Japan, I said, wait a minute. Because now he looks, he's even deeper and dark. He's a bigger, badder one in -1, the Japan version. But I thought about the Americanized version of him. The Satan hell spikes. The distinct draconian face. You might want to back away. Might want to back away from the screen. Just saying. If you want to, you might want to back away from the screen if you want to. But look at Godzilla's face. Right? Look at his actual face. I'll give you this one, right? Better one. Look at his face. Look at his actual face. Right? This is actual face model. Now, I put in Draconian Reptilian. I pretty much get the same goddamn face. Well, it could be. Pretty much get the same goddamn face. What's a better one here? Oh, there we go. This is the guy I was looking for. This. Right? That's it. You see him get that? Now, if I were one of the elites, I love it too. This is big and bad and it's mean. But at the same time, I gotta say to myself, the real reason he looks the way he looks is because of this. And then I'm sitting there saying, like, wow, okay. If I was going to depict a giant warrior form, almost like a superhero form of a reptilian, how would I make him look? If I wanted to represent my culture, I'm a reptilian, right? And I wanted to represent my culture. I'm one of the elites and rulers of the world, right? We all, you know what I'm saying, we all got a family here that we run in the world with, and we want to represent our God and ourselves, right? You get caught that word I said, right? I want to represent our God and ourselves, right? Started thinking about why this nigga name was actually Godzilla. I kept saying to myself, like, what the fuck Gojira? Because Gojira is the origination of Godzilla, but I'm like, what Godzilla had to do anything? That oh, God. That's the quintessential word in his name. God. Because he is the mockery of it. Pretty much. Not even the mockery of it, excuse me, that's the wrong way I'm saying. Not the mockery of God. But his name is a representation of the gods over the elites. The reptilian elites. He's their god in movie form. That's why his name is Godzilla. I started thinking about it. I was like, yo, if I really wanted to, yes, the Leviathan, yeah, exactly. And someone said that earlier too. The Leviathan, he's Leviathan. I think Swayze said that. Yeah. Thank you, Trump got down. I couldn't formulate the words. The Great Serpent, exactly. He's a representation of the Great Serpent in giant movie fucking form. That is why when he comes out in the movie theaters, nothing moving. Nothing bigger, nothing better, nothing is bigger than this nigga. That has been since he's been coming out. Even the New York City one that was bullshit was still the biggest production promo you ever seen in your fucking life. But we had to dismiss it as one of the worst movies ever done of Godzilla because of how he fucking looked. But again, it was a giant, it looked like a goddamn giant raptor running through the city. He looked terrible in that one. But this new one is a much more, even with the teeth, is a much more detailed version of these draconian reptilians. And that's why I named this Ain't No More Hiding. They not hot. And I kept telling y'all that this year. I'm like, they didn't release those Epstein files, the UFO files. They done dropped the MK Ultra bomb on y'all. Y'all ain't even pay attention to that. I ain't even. We might not even have time to get into the MK Ultra stuff tonight. I've been wanting to show y'all the hearing of the MK Ultra files because nobody talking about that in the news. Nobody's talking about MK Ultra. You know why? Because there's some people that are still under MK Ultra. So of course they subconsciously don't want to fucking go through it. People that are programmed by TV, that watch TV on a regular, they are subconsciously under MK Ultra. If you someone that watch TV shows on a regular, I'm sorry to inform you, you are under a form of MK Ultra. Because unfortunately, they have you to where you are programmed to have a certain routine with watching certain shows already. That is a form of MK Ultra. Same way they strap people down. You've seen how they do it, MK Ultra. They strap you down, have you watch different footage of different shit to program your mind and influence your mind in different things. That's literally MK Ultra. So if you're not freely watching whatever the fuck you want to watch, like I said, I described from regular TV. I watch nothing but YouTube and Twitch. That's it. That's it. If there is a TV show I might look at, like Raising Kanan or some shit, I might go back to it. I might. I've missed many episodes. I don't give a fuck. I just don't. 2000 was just Zilla, no God. Yes, it definitely was. Just a big ass lizard running around. But listen, I just don't subscribe to the MK Ultra. But like I said, they have no longer decided to say we are hiding in plain sight. There's no more hiding shit. Because the next part of this process, and this is why I've probably showed Project Bluebeam Part 1 a good 20 times to y'all now. But each and every time, that intro should ring bells to y'all now. They start telling you everything before it happens. Before Bluebeam happens, they are letting out everything. And you heard the lady said they're gonna wait till they do the last card, the extraterrestrial threat, but they're gonna let out everything before that. And what have you seen lately? They've been letting out everything they can to you, so that you can't say you surprised by shit. Everything is right in front of you. Whatever you want to know, whatever you want to look at, whatever you want to believe, it is right there for you to look at, research, analyze, and retain. The quintessential question goes along with the engineer's question in the Matrix. Choice. Because the choice is, do you really give a fuck? Do you give a fuck about any of the information they give you? And there's a good 85 to 95% of the world population that says no. That is why we are fucked. Still, there ain't nothing you can do at that part, right? This shit happening. But my purpose is to let you know how it's happening in real goddamn documented time. That's my purpose. So, let's finish this here.
Beings. Today, this so-called Hollow Earth, aka Agartha, is rumored to be a preferred vacation destination for the global.
Rumored to be a vacation destination for the global elites. Hold on now. I want to see if we can find more clips of it real quick. I want to see if we can find more clips of it. I want to see it. No, I don't want no YouTube shit. What you got for me, Reddit? What you got for me? What you got for me? What you got? What you got? You got the whole thing? I know you ain't got the whole thing. What is this? Yes, I know they ain't got the whole thing, but what is this?
All sorts of different things that they come up with by themselves. Let's start with somebody. Andy.
Slow it down. Wait, what? Holy shit. It's the documentary. Where the bomber clot minute? Where the bomber clot minute? Wait a bomber clot minute, me saving this. Wait a minute. Wait a man. Let me save this. Let me save this myself. Icon Ronnie, what's going on? Yes, I apologize about last night. I apologize. I did explain the technical difficulties. Damn, we've been here an hour already. Shit. I did explain the technical difficulties earlier on as well. Holy, I cannot believe we stumbled upon that, y'all. Holy. We weren't even supposed to spend this. See, that's the thing. When we do these, we weren't even supposed to spend this much time on this particular part, but hey, we here. we here. And I got plenty of space to get a 1080p. So gimme. Gimme. I don't care how long that take. Give me that. Give me that now. Give me that now. I saw 2 hours of footage. Give me that now. Right. I'm the same way, Chubb. I could talk about Godzilla all goddamn day long. All goddamn day long. Let me just see what else is on the itinerary before. All right, I can remove this. Because this done turned into its own thing. This has turned into its own thing. I wanted to get into the layoffs at ESPN also, but that might be I might have to put that for a different episode. I'm just letting this download real quick because change of plans have happened. We are now watching the Oliver Tree documentary, y'all. We'll be watching the Oliver Tree documentary here in just a moment in full motherfucking 4K. You heard me? I did not expect to stumble upon this, but I am actually glad that we have. Very glad that we have now. And then what makes it even better is because I want to stream the game again Friday and Saturday. I think I'm gonna just make that a Friday Saturday thing where I stream the game. But yeah, we're gonna stream the game again on YouTube and Twitch. Marvel Rivals, that is. We're gonna stream again. Thank you guys for tuning into that as well. But we're gonna stream again Friday, Saturday, Marvel Rivals, me doing some more ranked. I'm trying to get my ass to GM. I'm in Diamond right now. Trying to get my ass to GM. On the second account. But tomorrow I'll be back live again here. Like I said, I'm loving how this looks now. So I'll be back live again. To do the rest of the stuff that I had planned here. Well, actually, no. Well, before I get off tonight, I want to do because I think it was Kush. It was it Kushness. It was either Kushness or somebody in the chat said, "What YG gonna do with Game tomorrow? He only got one record." So I'm gonna learn y'all tonight. I'm gonna learn y'all tonight about YG. I'm gonna learn y'all tonight. Before I get off here, we're gonna talk about YG as well. This is a little early. It's a little early. I'm gonna get to YG, but I'm gonna also try to get to what happened at Streamer University and the rest. Like I said, the stuff I'll save for tomorrow. Um, I'll save it tomorrow's pod because it's a lot of miscellaneous stuff and some good topics of discussion. I'll say it like that. A lot of topics of discussion. So yeah. Yeah, Dame Dash talking about Jay-Z real alliances with Brooklyn. All right, so do I want to do this straight from the YouTube or do I want to do this from here? I wonder. Do I want to do it from here? Or do I want to do it from? I guess I'll just do it from the YouTube, right? I'll just do it from the YouTube. All right. So let me just move this along to the actual film. Because I'll probably analyze the first. Damn. Okay. The first. Okay, so the film's only really an hour long. Okay, you see where it actually starts. Okay. Yeah, film's only really an hour long, it looks like. Is it? No, it is 2 hours. Okay, it is 2 hours. Okay. All right. So right. My shit done got different. I done stumbled upon a bunch of shit in the Matrix. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it when the universe speaks back to me. Okay, so I can bring this back up now. All right, so let's get it started, y'all. So again, Icon Ronnie, if you still up on this part right here, we were pretty much we kind of did just start. but we pretty much were talking about the correlation between Godzilla, the depiction of Hollow Earth being in the Godzilla movie, and what Hollow Earth actually is. We stumbled upon Charlie Kirk and his affiliation with Agartha. We also what else did we stumble upon before? Oh yeah, we stumbled upon Charlie Kirk and Agartha. But we were also pretty much connecting it to the death of Sam Neill and Kaylee Hotley, who died simultaneously this month and are both in the Godzilla film next year. So the fact that this was their last movie is very foretelling to what is actually in the movie, which the movie itself is called Godzilla Supernova. Godzilla Supernova is about space Godzilla. Literally, a space alien Godzilla is coming to Earth. In the past 3 movies of Godzilla, they have intertwined that with the ancient civilization of original man and time with Hollow Earth. So, all of that now is connecting to this new movie with, you guessed it, Antarctica and a crystal fucking city in the movie. This girl that passed is from the ancient civilization in Hollow Earth in the movie. All of this is connected. All of it is connected. And as I'm thinking about it, I'll probably have to talk about the what happened at Stream University before I get off here too. So fun night. And let's get into this Oliver Tree. I'm going to take myself off the camera for a bit and get something to drink. And we'll let this start. Put it to right here because he talks a little bit.
But you like showing your movie.
No, I want to show the movie, but the machine is broken. All right, I'm gonna have to talk to everyone.
Wait.
Bring your
I know where Paul is. I gotta talk to Paul. You're a little delayed.
Uh-oh. Something's happening that's bad. Let's go. Maybe Oliver needs our help.
Hello? Is this fucking thing on? You guys, can we turn the music off, please? Is everybody in here? Yeah. Can everybody please come in here who's outside? Yeah. You guys, okay, wait. This is a really fucked up,
Tell you what, because I don't trust YouTube. I don't fucking trust YouTube. I don't fucking trust YouTube. And it might be all this Google shit I got open. Why this shit stuttering like this. I don't trust this shit. Okay. All right, do that.
Okay, so I'm going to try to explain this to you guys without having a little breakdown. So we talked to the people who run the projectors, and one of the main projectors is down right now. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to show the movie tonight. There's 2 options. So we can potentially play the music on the speakers, but we're not sure. We're looking for a specific USB-C to HDMI. If anybody has one on you, please bring it over to Paul. He's the guy in the orange. Yeah, so if you guys have a USB-C to HDMI, please bring it over to Paul in the orange. And the other option is, if you guys want, we could potentially play the movie on my laptop. So, does that sound like a good fucking plan? If anyone wants to come closer, it's going to be a little bit hard to see. But please, you're really need this right now. Things have been really rough with the label. And yeah, I don't have a lot of money. So if anybody happens to have the HDMI USB-C, please find Paul. But thank you guys for coming. And even if it isn't what I was hoping it would be, I'm really fucking grateful that you guys all made it. Thank you so fucking much. And also, please no talking. It's pretty quiet with the laptop speakers. So if any of you want to just kind of come sit up closer, you're welcome to do that.
And what is the runtime?
The runtime is 6 hours. Okay. I'm gonna play this right now, and if anybody leaves, I'm sorry. There's no bathroom set up. We've actually locked the doors in the front and the bathroom, so nobody's allowed to leave. And this is a double feature. We'll be playing the film, and then the second film, and then there's a third film, and then followed by an album listening. So thank you guys so much. Without further ado, this is the one-man band, 369 Days in Antarctica.
Is this thing on? Hi, I'm critically acclaimed director and film producer Oliver Tree. Welcome to the greatest show of all time. You are now part of the cinematic revolution. Created by none other than my production company, Alien Boy Films. Here at Alien Boy Films, we've been in the movie business for the past 157 years. Dating back to 1893 when my great-great-great-great-grandfather Otto Higginbottom Tree VIII produced and acted in the first silent picture, Jimmy Plantain in the Battle of Pumpkin Mountain. Excuse me. Almost 100 years later, Alien Boy Films continued producing cult classics like the rockumentary Operation Magic School Bus and the LSD Road Trip to Nova Scotia, starring and produced by my great-uncle, the late great tambourine player, Otis Juniper Tree, who opened up for the Grateful Dead at Woodstock 69. And fast forward another 50 years to 2024, where I, Oliver Tree, direct and produce all of my own music videos, social media content, as well as unreleased classic documentaries such as the creation of the world's biggest scooter, how to make a $2 million music video, and that one time Oliver Tree was banned from the military.
We're inside a live army tank right now. Fuck that.
So without further ado, enjoy the show. From the mind of Oliver Tree. And definitely not a government-fueled propaganda from the United States of America. Although I must thank Congressman Jeremiah Jeffrey and the Jeremiah Jeffrey Foundation for Arts and Crafts for a small loan of $10 million of hardworking taxpayers' money. Cheerio. Cut. See what I'm saying? It's gonna make me look legit.
We live in a society where the internet tells us we're never good enough, never having fun enough, never pretty enough. Don't listen. Smile like you've never smiled before. I am beautiful. You are beautiful.
Ugly is beautiful. A new fragrance for men. From the mind of Oliver Tree.
Social media can be difficult. At Meditech, we understand the internet better than anyone. Through years of research and development, Meditech has created the algorithms behind some of the most high-profile platforms, brands, and influencers on the web. Just remember, it's not a miracle, it's Meditech.
Fresh, crunchy, kosher dills from the heart of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perfect for any occasion, whether it's a late night snack or breakfast in the Bahamas. And remember, when you're in a pickle, call Dr. McNichol. I'll give you a nickel to touch my pickle. Also, try our new peanut butter pickles. This message has been approved by leading Beverly Hills pediatrician Jeremiah Jeffrey Jr. and the Jeremiah Jeffrey Foundation for artisanal pickled snacks and goods.
Are you tired of all your friends having sick-ass facial hair while you can only grow a measly little peach fuzz? Stop whining, you little crybaby bitch.
Now, I caught he just did that. Now, watch when it distorts.
Peanut butter pickles. This message is
What the pickles are a representation of reptilians.
approved by leading.
Look at the pickle face. He's making a mockery of reptilian faces.
Beverly Hills pediatrician Jeremiah Jeffrey Jr. and the Jeremiah Jeffrey Foundation for artisanal pickled snacks and good.
When it did his glitching out part, I said, oh, he's really mocking them now. Because we already know how the shape shifting on TV. Come on now.
Are you tired of all your friends having sick-ass facial hair while you can only grow a measly little peach fuzz? Stop whining, you little crybaby bitch. Goatee Grow has you covered. Goatee Grow is the world's leading goatee hair supplement. Our unique formula is designed to make your goatee grow 10 times thicker, longer, and shinier. With just one pill a day, you can achieve the perfect goatee without the hassle of time-consuming grooming routines or expensive treatments. Goatee Grow has helped over 600 million people worldwide. Who better to tell their story than critically acclaimed rapper and composer Eminem?
My name's Eminem, and all you got to know is the only pill that I pop is Goatee Grow.
Ask your doctor if Goatee Grow is right for you.
This product is not FDA approved. Side effects may include death, hospitalization, disability, or permanent brain damage, pain, redness, swelling, low-grade fever, headache, nausea, vomiting, fatigue, and goatee hair loss.
This weekend, prepare to get your bunghole annihilated. Goatee Grow and Dr. McNichols Pickles proudly present the Ugly and Beautiful Monster Mayhem. Featuring all your favorite trucks, Big Judas, Frankie's Revenge, Cash Machine, and Blue Goo.
I'm mad he made trailer ads for his own movie documentary. This guy is a genius.
Don't miss our 29th annual Twinkie Barbecue Cook-Off with your favorite monster truck driver, Jeremiah Jeffrey. Tickets available from any Dr. McNichols Pickles location. Sponsored by Meditech Industries and Goatee Grow.
Hello, I'm Ron Johnson Van Swanson, the president of Alien Boy Records. We are the label that brought you such hits as Ugly is Beautiful and such commercial failures as Cowboy Tears. At Alien Boy Records, the marketing comes first. It's about what you look like, not what you sound like. The music just isn't that important. We sign artists who are interesting to look at, no matter how watered down or dog shit their music sounds. Alien Boy Records has access to cutting-edge algorithms, bot farms, and pay-for-play technologies, which has made crafting industry plants up to 15 times easier than before. Our #1 artist, Oliver Tree, is a
Yo! The fact that he just let all of that out. The fact that he just did y'all hear the label rant mock that he did? Bruh. Hold on, we got to bring that back.
who are interesting to look at, no matter how watered down or...
Nah.
Alien Boy Records has access to cutting-edge algorithms, bot farms, and pay-for-play technologies, which has made crafting industry plants up to 15 times easier.
Yo, for him to just balls out. Yeah, this is how we make these artists. You don't gotta sound good. You ain't gotta, know what I'm saying? Your music could be straight dog shit. We don't really even care about it. You just gotta look good. Swiping cards and stacking chips. Now I'm in a heavy diamond chain. Your pocket's getting thicker. The wrist is moving quicker. My knee talk is much larger now, and I can't sleep through the night.
Than before. Our #1 artist, Oliver Tree, is a prime example. Alien Boy Records is responsible for the writing, production, promotion, and distribution of all of Oliver's music. He has no say or involvement in the creative process. We have manufactured every aspect of his character, from his obnoxious personality, his wackadoodle outfits, to his downright embarrassing haircuts. We make him sing and dance like a stupid little monkey. We created Oliver Tree,
and we can destroy him at any given moment.
Yeah, I know what to do, dude. Oh, it's not working. I'm not exactly qualified for this type of work.
I think up top we need to put an icicle wheel with a spinner on it.
This is bad.
I told them not to paint it all. It's not gonna work.
We're gonna have to come back in a month and reshoot this and rebuild the whole thing.
They're about to lift the heart up for the first time. We're gonna see if this thing actually holds. This is the most dangerous thing I've done in Afghanistan yet. That crane
thing is from the 60s. That thing can snap at any second. I saw one of the wheels lift up. Let's do this. Let's just get it done with. 1, 2, 3. We better get off that thing. And because the crane could crash on you. Can I get off? Is that serious? You can't do that.
The following presentation is brought to
Wow, I just caught what he did. I just caught what he was representing. Him getting off of the machine. Getting off of the machine. And he went to have he was pretty much saying in right before this particular clip of him getting off the machine, has a label executive literally saying, hey, we built him, we can destroy him. The very next clip is him literally getting off a machine in a heart shape. Rest in peace to Oliver Tree, yo.
you by Metamobile. We politely ask you to shut the hell up, turn off your phones, and live in the moment. There is
David Tarantino, what's going on? We are looking at the Oliver Tree Antarctica documentary.
no filming allowed, and if Oliver catches you taking a video, he will personally sue your ass for every last penny.
We are not alone in this universe. In the distant constellation of Zeta Reticuli, also known as the anus of the Milky Way, the greatest band to ever exist is finally coming to planet Earth. The following feature film has been approved for restricted audiences only by the Jeremiah Jeffrey Film Institute of Antarctica. This movie contains gruesome imagery, such as making out with grandmas, full frontal male nudity, ugly men getting punched in the no-no spot, as well as naughty words and potty jokes written by my 5-year-old nephew, Little Bubba Jr.
After disappearing for years, the next chapter begins. Oliver Tree's true magnum opus, the same sound you fell in love with, now returns for the 4th studio album by the bowl-cut legend and a ridiculously epic odyssey. Recorded over 2 years in over 80 countries, 7 continents, with tribes in Africa, from Antarctica to Afghanistan. The documentary series, The One-Man Band, and the greatest album ever recorded across planet Earth. Love you madly, hate you badly.
Yo, he just showed himself jumping off, going over the Great Wall just now, didn't he? 5702, let me see.
And the greatest album ever recorded across planet Earth.
Oh no, that's somewhere else. I thought he was jumping out of I know the wall is pretty damn big, but that's not Antarctica though. This is Antarctica right here.
Love you madly, hate you badly.
name's Oliver Tree. I'm out here in Antarctica. I've been here for about a year, and I'm recording my album. What's up, guys? My name is Oliver Tree. It's a pleasure to be here. This is my 64th consecutive week here in Antarctica. Today is day 364 of me being in Antarctica, and today is the day that I play my album for my parents.
I'm Christine Nickel. I'm Oliver's mother.
I'm Jesse Nichols, the third, Oliver's pops.
So last Christmas, before I came to Antarctica, I was at my parents' house. I opened up a box of pictures and I find an ancient photograph. This black and white picture, probably from the 1930s or 1920s. He's got a drum on his back, he's got an accordion, he's got all these crazy instruments. Who is he? I asked my mom, who is he? I asked my dad, who is he? This man was my fucking grandfather. My grandfather was the original one-man band. He was the first person to ever conceive the idea. So in honor of his legacy, I want to take it to where my grandfather could not. I wanted to do it in ways he could never dream of.
That's crazy. And that's not even as you could tell that was not a joke. That he was dead. That's an actual fact that his grandfather is the original one-man band. That's how significant this guy actually was to the music business. That's crazy. Like I said, we already know they don't just sign any old body for no apparent reason. And usually it has diddly shit to do with their actual music, and it's more to do with their actual lineal heritage and their bloodline.
Remember when he came home for Christmas and he went up in the attic and he looked through all those photos and he found one of his grandfather.
John Nickel, yeah.
Yeah?
And he died painless, and he's following his footsteps. It's like history repeats itself.
He actually had talent.
Yeah.
So based off of my grandfather, who was the original one-man band, I am making the modern version of it, which would essentially allow me to play out anywhere since I got a drum pad here, which will allow me to make beats. Not bad. I'll be like fucking Frankenstein, one-man band, woo! So here we have my chesty. It's an onboard live mixing rig, fully analog of course. Basically designed to take a bullet, bulletproof vest around it, and be able to mix an entire live orchestra, which is unnecessary because it's just me, but you never know when that could come in handy. And in the back, I have a full onboard rig, and this will attach to the back. Ooh! Still getting everything situated, but you can see there's never too much Velcro. Yeah, this will allow me to be able to do beats anywhere. I built this setup so that I could record out here on the ice to get the full inspiration in Mother Nature in all her glory. It's gonna sound good. I'm making a drum and bass banger today. There it is. Oh man, this is gonna sound so good. I'm just crazy on this one, dude. The bass is, it's like a dubstep wobble. It is so fat, dude.
That's crazy.
I'm beat, dude. Those beats were gnarly today. It was like mixing like rock.
That's ill that he's doing that out there in Antarctica like that. Like he's not in no recording studio, no multi-million-dollar recording studio, none of that. He out there with his own instruments, headphones, linked up to a little mic somewhere. Just out there in the open, just creating. That is inspiring right there.
played with dubstep. Like, some of the shit I'm touching on, like, ain't nobody doing, man. That's why I had to come out here to the 7th final white continent where ain't nobody going to make beats. First major label artist to ever do it. Spent my entire recording budget coming out here and living in Antarctica for 1 year so I could make an album like nothing that's come before it. This is legendary, dude. I'm thinking Grammys. Ah, man. I just can't wait for my parents to get here so I can show them. They're gonna love it.
That would have been hard too. That would have been the hit too. That would have been the hit record. I fuck with that record. That would have been the hit right there. You really want to. That shit hard right there. Coming on the ride if you really want to. That shit raw. That shit raw.
I don't wanna fall in love right now. I'll take you for a ride if you wanna get down. I don't think that's some rap that could fit in there, maybe. Boom! Who is that chick that I was talking to? Shorty kinda bad. I really like the views. You can do the math, then I'll take you to my room. Shorty, would you wanna come through? Would you wanna slide through? Would you wanna come through? That's a fucking hit.
Energy.
Oh, fuck! Trying to make a little outro part like a little fucking trap. So this is one of the things I came here to research, which is the alien bases.
We saw UAP.
UAPs we've seen UFOs, we've seen a wider range of things. We've seen ones that were oblongato, very long, more like a missile, and we've seen ones that are more circular, the traditional, standard kind of boring, textbook stuff. But we've seen a wide array of
Orbs, a lot of orbs.
Those are rare.
And I'm always watching.
But have you seen them coming out of
It's about him recording his album in Antarctica. And in his trip to Antarctica, he stumbled upon some very interesting things.
underwater?
Oh yeah, they work their way down. They finally make a hole. And the way they go, that water drains down, and sometimes you see them shooting out the sides of these big chunks. So I've been keeping my eyes pretty wide open, and I've been looking.
We saw it one time. It was absolutely stunning.
I'm on a rifle team with the military.
Me too.
I'm pretty good at ranging, just looking at things. And like I say, just look at the stuff you know, and the length of it.
I'm on a rifle team with the military. He wasn't supposed to say that. So that means how he got out there, somebody with military clearance got him near that wall. That's how he got near that wall. Through this guy.
Good judgment.
If I was to bet, that little one looks like a...
Look at the holes right there. Those are tunnels leading inside there.
Entry port right there.
Yeah, there's an entry point. Those are entry points.
That's probably for a smaller ship. Get a close up of that. What I'd give to get a chance to go up in there. Are you fucking shitting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count 5 different entry points to this alien base. This is the reason why I've stayed in Antarctica so long. Look at this fucking thing. I'm giving an interview about alien bases and one shows up right behind me. This is a daily thing here. This is something that has kept me in Antarctica because I want to know more. And without the proper military support, I can't go deeper into this because this is NATO territory. It's been closed off. But a guy can wonder and a guy can watch from a distance and document. We've got multiple cameras here so that we can try to get this footage and upload this to the internet where everyone can witness this for free. We don't have to hide this anymore.
And we are literally looking at and listening to why they wanted to off-follow a tree. He was not supposed to film this. He was not supposed to film Antarctica. You've already seen the clips of the guy that actually is working on one of the ships in Antarctica. They literally took his laptop, when they found out that he was doing live streams from YouTube or he was doing like little interviews inside of his room. He wasn't even showing outside Antarctica. He was just doing shit from inside the ship. All he was doing was showing shit from inside the ship. And they took everything from him. No, they said nobody is allowed to have any phone film devices. Like on the ship, they got the flip phones. You can't even film shit on them bitches. They take all laptops. You can't have none of that shit. Anything that can stream to the outside world or document anything to the outside world, they remove that shit from you.
I'm so sick of the government hiding what's really going on here in Antarctica.
And then you say that in the film? Remember, he had to show this to his record label. That's the biggest part about this. He had made this documentary because he was recording his album in Antarctica. This was supposed to be the documentary to go with his album. So he had to present this to Atlantic. You think Atlantic saw this shit and said, hey, whoa, what are you doing? wait a minute. Oh, wait a man. Hold on. What you trying to show here? No. The government show no. What are you doing? You can't show this to the world.
This is what's going on. Alien bases that go underwater, where you have orbs, you have UFOs, you have UAPs, you have so many different types of vehicles, but this is what keeps me. As much as I love it, I feel like maybe I've hit a threshold. Maybe at some point I can come back and work closer with more scientists. I could potentially work with the US government if they will allow me to be a lead researcher so that we can figure out what's really going on here.
There's a disconnect. That's the problem
It
here.
is concerning, yeah.
Yeah, he thinks the world is going like this. He's just so off base. So, yeah, we're gonna bring him home.
Yeah.
We're gonna get.
And of course, his parents, they don't know. His parents don't know. His parents have no idea what he stumbled upon. Nor do they really care. His parents don't care. His parents are boomers. His parents are late boomers. Look at that. The homie is relaxed with his top cat hat on, hand in his lady lap. They don't care about none of this shit. They don't care about none of this. Take him home, get his head right. Listen, taking him home, probably the worst idea you could try to do. That might have been. I kind of wish he would have stayed.
Some help.
I think a lot of people are scared and they come at it from a fear angle. But for me, I come from an open heart and open arms. And I welcome the aliens in, and that's why I've had so many interactions with UFO ships. That's why I've seen them time after time. Because I know I have an open mind to this, but an open heart. And I know the aliens can pick up on that. Of course, there's also the walls that surround it, the flat earth theory and all that. I'm not going to get into that, but yes, we did find the wall. This is the perimeter of Antarctica. This is the perimeter of what we call the end of the flat earth. Me and John Rock climbed this about 6 months ago. We lost all the footage because there's a magnetic layer on the wall that erased all the photos. It was quite unfortunate. The wall is over 16 meters high. We tried climbing it the first time. John Rock had an asthma attack. He didn't bring his inhaler. The second time we were able to get to the top, it's literally nothing. It just stops. Flat ending. The earth ends here.
And then you document the fact that you got to the top of the wall. That's dangerous enough. Now you telling people that the hollow earth is really over there? So a government secret that they've been trying to keep for centuries? Centuries. That's a government secret they've been trying to keep for centuries. The hollow earth is over there. And your ass documented that you got over the wall. A nigga went missing in the 40s because he said he went over the wall. You think we gonna let you tell the people that you went over the wall?
And this proves everything we know about the flat Earth theory. The world is not round, otherwise there wouldn't be a wall surrounding all of Antarctica. The perimeter is an entire wall. If you come here, you will see it time after time proving the world is flat. Well, there was one guy, he was one of us. He was the flat earther, and then he came out here and he was like, oh, the Earth's not flat. He changed this whole thing, but that was not a real flat earther. That was a guy who was put in by the government.
Undercover.
He was undercover, for sure. We call him circlers. He was full of shit. He was definitely not a flat earther. If any of my guys came out here, it would take about 2 hours we would be able to prove. John Rock wrote his essay about 6 years ago about this, and he proved everything we know. It flipped the whole world on its upside-down axis. We call it the Z-axis. That's the flat axis.
He's losing it, so his perspective is not clear. Someone needs to tell him.
Notice how he's even doing this from a South Park comedic aspect. I love how he's doing that. I absolutely... Is he still alive? No. Oliver Tree died about a month ago. Yeah. I forgot what... June 13th? I believe it was June 13th he died. He died the same week or weekend of the Knicks championship, I believe. Yeah. But yeah. A playoff someone. But yeah, Oliver Tree is no longer around. Unfortunately. Now, the other theory to that is Oliver Tree faked his death because of the information that he had. He knew that they weren't necessarily going to allow him to do this, and he possibly would be, killed. I'm pretty sure he had that knowledge. If he went to Antarctica, found out all this shit, and then he incorporates all of this in his documentary, especially with the we signed him, we built him, we can take him out with the evil red eyes and whatnot, and the very next thing he's making a mockery of the shape-shifting aliens and all that. Trust me, Oliver Tree, if anything, I do believe the theory of he possibly did fake his death and just got the fuck out of Dodge because they were going to kill him anyway. Pretty sure he went back to Antarctica. I am pretty sure he went back to Antarctica and said, fuck it, I'm just going to disappear. They can't find me. That was very telling to me. I forgot to mention that part. This is very telling to me. Especially when we're talking about somebody that just made a mockery. No, he didn't die swimming. He died in a helicopter crash in Brazil. Oliver Tree died of a helicopter crash in Brazil. And this particular part here, him having the pizza on his scully. I remember someone that brought this to my attention before, and I couldn't help but notice him wearing that pizza hat. I was like, is he trying to pick that? But now after looking further into this documentary, yes. He is definitely mocking the elites by him filming this particular footage in Antarctica and wearing that pizza hat. And if you guys know and are a follower of this pod, you know what the reference of pizza is. And adrenochrome and kids. Pizzagate. Of course, he's looking at different gates of entry points in Antarctica. So he wears a pizza hat representing Pizzagate. Man, smart.
Recording this glacier for the album. Gonna make some sense out of it later. That's gonna be icy.
So for example, just the other day, I requisitioned a Zodiac. I hired a driver, I hired a small team, I had a crew, I had my parents out there, and I said, fuck it. Let's go record some icebergs. Let's go get some new sounds I haven't gotten yet on this stupid fucking island, on this stupid fucking peninsula. So I did what every artist does. They go and they find things to work with, source material. My source is the icebergs, for example.
Ice calving off the glaciers sometimes sounds like thunder if it's a large chunk coming off or a small chunk coming off, sounding like a gun going off.
Yeah, I've been recording them all week. Insane.
Yes, that's right, especially at Nico Harbor there.
Nico Harbor's got the best calving around.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I actually went 2 months ago and I came back because it was so good.
Do you have any way of knowing how long it's been since that fell off the glacier? Or any given iceberg?
I'd say probably 6 months. I had a buddy actually who found one of these. He moved into it, did a whole entire 2-month period where he just lived inside one of the caves in the glacier. You ever seen that?
I have not.
It's good for winter when it gets dark. Not much to do here anyways at that time.
I've come down here and had almost a week of sun. You just never know.
The first time I came down here, I was 8 years old, and I kid you not, I came back home with a tan.
Oh yeah.
It was the craziest, it was the sunniest season, I swear.
Oh yeah, I'll be lobster red by this evening.
I looked at a watermelon.
Is that because of the hole in the ozone? Gives you a special.
Well, theoretically speaking, yeah, the ozone is heavily damaged from people like this gentleman riding Zodiacs around here. You know, the Zodiacs are off putting so much gas. The cruise ships are coming in with people just there to see tourism on some big, fancy-esque level, and they're just polluting and polluting, and I would never do that. So I came out here to record everything naturally, try to do.
I was gonna say it's kind of dope how he's recording the penguin sounds. He's recording like the polar bears and the penguin sounds, the water and everything. He's recording all that shit and taking it in and using it and sampling it. That's dope right there.
Sound collage. A lot of people would consider my methods unorthodox. A lot of people would say they're unethical because I use animals without their consent, because I also am recording nature and making money off it, potentially millions, who knows. Probably the label will take all the money, so it's not a big deal. But basically I've been using an ME66 as a basic little shotgun mic, and I've been recording everything I can find. And I've recorded everything here. I'm pretty much maxed out. I've probably recorded every glacier in about a 14-mile radius around the.
We might have to do a little piece on that, David Tarantino. I never would have thought of that. See, the thing is, I've detached myself from watching any type of kid movie. I ain't got no kid. So I detached myself from watching kid movies like that. Long time ago. But I did not know that the Minions is linked to adrenochrome. I'm going to have to dig deeper into that and look into that. And we might have to do a little piece on that.
The entire peninsula, so everything Shackleton and the early expeditions touched. I've been there, I've touched it, I'm fucking over it. I've recorded every type of penguin in Antarctica. I'm done. Trying to get some recordings of the penguins for the album to use for some new synths. They're not very noisy today. I gotta get some of the piano penguins. Those things are insane, dude. They're so loud. I went and recorded the piano penguins. They're 18, I believe it's 17 different vocal cords. Very similar style to the throat singing that they do in Asia as well as Northern Africa. And I make synthesis out of the penguins. Nobody is doing this. But I can take something so horrible sounding and turn it into something so beautiful. Behind me is the largest colony of piano penguins right here on the Antarctic Peninsula. The most loud and obnoxious of all the penguins, famous for 18 different vocal cords inside the center of their throat. It modulates between chords and sounds like a really out-of-key piano. Obnoxious would be an understatement. They also smell like shit. If you can imagine.
But if you think about it, right? That's disgusting. But if you think about it, right? Scientifically, and he even correlated to Asian throat singing. So scientifically, you can correlate that to how 808s affect the body and put certain energy in you. You can correlate that to how certain synths and certain sounds, like those aesthetic sounds, those aesthetic wave sounds, let's just say, how they affect and can tune or influence your mind as well. That's an interesting point that he it's an interesting fact that he pointed out there with the vocal cords of a penguin.
50,000 babies' diapers being unloaded in a semi truck in front of your front door. That's what I'm experiencing right about now. Don't even get me.
Fucking disgusting. Penguins being out there in Antarctica the way they are because of their, their very cold nature and, it's their habitat. But it also then begs the question of, okay, the real reason, well, not even begs the question, just also answers, I should say, the question of why they're really out there and why they are a special species with their vocal cords to begin with, as well as being able to withstand the cold and being that special of a species. You know what I mean?
Started on the piano penguins. Their fucking dookie smells like a nuclear poopy. If you're lucky enough to make it out to Antarctica, I would highly suggest skipping this portion of the trip. Let's go.
I didn't mean to pause it on that, but damn, what timing? I'm about to spit some shit out my damn self. I wonder, hear me out. I wonder, being that Hollow Earth is also over there, right? Hear me out. Because as above, so below is over there. I am willing to bet the actual depiction underneath all that is hell, but on the surface where Crystal City is heaven. I am willing to be a betting man on that. Underneath in Hollow Earth is hell. The reptilians are in their habitat. On top of that surface where they're not allowed to be, in that Crystal City, that's all white and looks super clean and new and futuristic. I guarantee you that is the actual depiction of heaven. I am a willing betting man of that.
I just took a shit. You know that there was a team of scientists who actually measured how far that it can shoot the poo-poo out. It's because one scientist got hit while he was eating a sandwich. Now it's some fucking end of the world conspiracy that the fucking global warming is making the poo bigger. No, the poo has always been the problem with the piano penguins. That's always been the problem. It's not global warming. They're just shitty species. That's all. Fucking annoying. They sound like shit. They smell even worse. Over it.
You good?
I'm fine. Just go on my tummy. Hey, man. Please do not touch the ground, please. I didn't want to try to. Okay, try not to. I didn't want to. Okay. It's a nightmare. Holy shit. What's it called?
iOS?
I'm getting chills. I'm getting goosebumps. That would be my first Antarctic avalanche. Like, it's a nightmare.
Almost sound like something roared almost, didn't it? I know it's an avalanche. I'm talking about the cause of it. Almost sound like something roared almost. Oh, bugging?
You good?
I'm fine, just go on my tummy. Hey,
Am I
man.
bugging?
Please do not touch the ground, please. I didn't want to tell you. Okay, try not to. I didn't want to.
Listen.
Okay. It's a nightmare.
Ain't that sound like something roaring?
It's a nightmare.
I ain't tripping. Maybe I am, but that sound like a roar. I want to really slow this down to take a look at what I might see or might not catch on this avalanche. Okay, we're done. Okay.
Holy shit. What's it called?
Lfts?
I'm getting chills. I'm getting goosebumps. That would be my first Antarctic avalanche. Like sand in an hourglass, just dripping down at the top of this beautiful maple Alps. What was that other thing I saw the other day?
Avalanche.
Avalanche. I've seen a buttload of those. You gotta come here to see the avalanche. And actually, if you're not cool and you're a fucking piano penguin, you should be under the avalanche so I don't ever have to smell your nuclear fucking dookies again. Jesus Christ. This is the most dirty penguin highway I've ever seen. A penguin highway is an academic term used by Antarctic scientists to describe.
Okay, those are, I'm not. As you said, dragon roar. Wait, Godzilla's a dragon. Godzilla's a dragon. He breathes fire. As I'm looking at what this is like a simple. Yo. 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 Wait. Yo, where in the fuck is King Ozma when you need him? Where's King Ozma? Holy. Oh my God. Dainty Delighted, what's going on? I watched a vid about I watched a vid about a Bible that says the earth was once destroyed by a dragon. You have no idea how many people have brought this exact piece of information to me. And it keeps coming up. And now I'm sitting here saying to myself, like the light bulb just said, because I'm thinking about Godzilla. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's what he's really representing. Because each time it's a representation of him what? Coming back. Every time in the movie, the whole thing is the whole biggest part is about him rising and coming up and coming back to fight. Whatever it is, but him rising out of the water to come out and fight the big great dragon. And that's why all these movies have also been linking him to Hollow Earth. Because he is the great serpent. Godzilla is really a representation of the great serpent and the dragon that is in Antarctica. Yes, that too. They say dinosaurs weren't actually they were actually dragon. They were different species of dragons. Yo, we cracking the cold. We cracking the cold tonight. We talking about early ancient civilization when man and dragon existed. So now this is also put because you know how I always said to myself, all right, so what is the whole medieval times thing in dragons? This actually is putting the icing on the cake to that and the confirmation of the dragons existing in medieval times. Medieval times is nothing, medieval times actually existed with dragons. We can't even say mythical creatures anymore. These things actually existed. And if I'm, and if what we're stumbling upon here, this also breaks the theory, or should I say, confirms the theory, possibly, that the elites have been preparing for that dragon awakening and breaking out of that wherever he is. Remember, I showed y'all this picture here. Do I still got it up? Oh no, I took it away. Maybe I can find it again. Of let me see. Let me see if I can find that picture again for y'all. Yeah, so as I brought up before in the movie, in the last movie they show Godzilla, the great serpent, the dragon, collecting energy, sleeping underneath Crystal City. And he had awakened with a great newfound power, which correlates to, I should say, which brings us to the very next film that's coming out, Supernova, about the aliens coming back. And there's literally a Space Godzilla version of him that comes with crystals on his back, representing Crystal City in Hollow Earth in Antarctica. Just to bring everybody up to speed on what we're on right now. And we'll go back to Oliver Tree. But that fucked me up just now. And then, like I said, I'm seeing the dragon's head damn near in the shape of this right here. And I kept saying to myself, yo, that shit sound like a roar. That ain't sound no regular avalanche. Like some rocks fell or some shit. Or I'm like, ain't no fucking volcano there, so what caused the avalanche? Like, seriously, like what the fuck would cause the avalanche if nothing is fucking with the wall like that, right? Unless there's some type of big ass wind pressure or something that caused an avalanche right there, some scientific thing. But that sounded like a fucking roar that I heard while he was there. That sounded like a goddamn roar when that little avalanche came. And it wasn't like no. That's another thing too, right? A real avalanche would be some more of that moving. I would say, right? More of that would be moving and falling down. That shit sounded like something was a little angry or just, not angry, but something, like I said, roared. And then that avalanche happened. Something big roared. He might have been a sacrifice to an underground dragon. I don't know about an underground dragon. And TikTok has threads of all dragons located on Google Earth. So interesting thing, right? I think it's not Michigan. Where was it? It might be not Louisiana, Indiana, Louisiana. One of them. Hold on, 1 second. We got an hour left in this anyway. Dragons in Iowa. That's what it was. Dragons in Iowa. There's literally stories recently of people that have seen dragons in Iowa, in the state of Iowa. It's like a known fucking thing. that people see dragons in the fucking sky at night. I shit you not. This is an actual illustration of what people have saw in fucking Iowa. New Eyes, what's going on, my baby? What's going on? How you doing this evening? I hope you're all right. Interesting info when you research Antarctica. I'm about to look that up in a second. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is at this point. Because like I said, we done stumbled upon some shit. Okay, so this is a picture. Someone said this was the let's see. Apparently there's a dragon in Iowa. See, this is the picture right here. This is what I was trying to find. Now you can't really see much, but someone said they actually took a photo of a dragon that they saw in Iowa. Little 3-minute thing here.
This creature for several minutes before it finally flew out of view. The creature flew closer. We could tell it wasn't any of those things. The creature looked like what I can only describe as a dragon. We kept watching this creature for several minutes before it finally flew out of view. After doing research, I couldn't find any bird that matched what we saw. I've only told a few people of this encounter, as I'm sure the majority of people won't believe me. We saw something strange that evening. So what do you guys think this creature could be? Some have suggested people are seeing large birds of prey, while others have put forward the idea of a prehistoric relic. For example, something like a pterosaur. Let me know in the comments what you think they're seeing.
Something like a pterosaur. Which would, of course, like I said, this is what people have been describing. They're making these. Everybody has the same pretty much depiction of it, right? This is what they've been seeing in Iowa. Of what they think the Iowa dragon. That's the little nose that we just saw in the picture. But yeah. There's another illustration of the Iowa dragon. Listen, I shit you not. People have stories of them literally saying, "Yo, we think we see a dragon in fucking Iowa." So let me see real quick. You said something interesting when you Google dragons in Antarctica. So let me see. Let me just use this one. So what is this? Oh, okay. A few different interpretations of the Antarctica dragon. Here's a break. Okay, so banded dragonfish. Wait, what is this? What you talking about, Willis? Ho! What is this?
In 1890, explorer Richard F. Burton captured the world's imagination when he stumbled upon an ancient ice-covered civilization deep within the heart of Antarctica.
Now I feel like these are AI pictures, but I don't know if they are or not. I feel like these are AI pictures. I feel like these are AI pictures, honestly. I feel those are AI pictures. But There's a frozen dragon off Antarctica. Wait, what? There's Argentina right there. Yo, come on now. Wait a minute. Come on now. Now y'all doing too much now. Now we wait. Come on now. Now we get into too much now. Now we get into too much. We get into too much now. Yeah, see, I remember this part. I remember this. In 2023, when they started shooting the fucking movie, it was in Argentina. Wait, what? This is 2005 CBS News. Godzilla found in Argentina. What the what? In an era when dinosaurs ruled the Jurassic Earth, a 13-foot oceanic crocodile with a short snout and mouthful of deadly teeth hunted large creatures in the sea. Scientists reported Thursday, nicknamed Godzilla by its discoverers. The new find was much different from other marine crocodiles, which had long snouts with many small teeth. Gang. What did I show you earlier? What did I show you earlier? Did that not say a distinct description of the face of this nigga that I showed y'all earlier and how they got him looking today in 2026? Does that not sound exactly like what they just said? This picture right here, does that not sound like what they just said? Marine crocodiles. Yo, it look. Because look how he even has like the scales of one. The long snout. Like I said, back in the day, Godzilla looked like this bullshit. So of course you wouldn't think of it when you look at this. But when you see that one, you see it in plain fucking sight. From the ridges to this right here. No Godzilla slander on this channel. That's what I'm getting when I read this description right here. That is what I get when I read this description. A 13-foot oceanic crocodile with a short snout and a mouthful of deadly teeth hunted large creatures in the sea. Look just like the nigga. I'm like, yo, that's crazy how the depiction of him is. This animal is one of the latest members of his family and certainly the most bizarre of all marine crocs, said Diego Pole of Ohio State University, one of the authors of the report. The crazy thing is, right, in the majority of the movies, that's literally what the niggas fighting is the Marines in the water. Ironically. It's a whole goddamn, like, one of the most famous fights is them fighting with on the Marine ships with him and Kong. Ironically. Okay, let Orthozoma Gasparini of Argentina's National University of La Plata said the animal's anatomy is really a contrast with that of the other sea crocs that developed during the Jurassic about 135 million years ago. The long, narrow snout and small teeth of most crocs indicate feeding on small prey, Pohl said, while Dicosaurus, large serrated teeth indicate a carnivore that would have hunted large prey. This was a top predator that probably was 13 feet long and swam around using its jagged teeth to bite and cut its prey like dinosaurs and other predatory reptiles in Argentina. That's what caught me off guard when I saw the Argentina. I was like, wait a minute, fucking Argentina right there. And then I couldn't help but think about they shot the movie. They literally shot Godzilla in Argentina. They was shooting part of the movie in fucking Argentina where they was in the forest and whatnot. And for them to correlate Hollow Earth in the movie, and it's supposedly a theory of a dragon in the sea in the middle of Argentina in Antarctica. Are dragons beyond the ice wall in Antarctica? Wow. Guess it's a great way to say, a great time to say, we're just touching the tip of the iceberg with this one. We are just touching the tip of the iceberg with this.
The travel routes penguins have followed for millions of years. Carved into the ice, some penguin highways stretch for over 1,000 miles. First documented in the early 1800s by whalers like my grandfather, who used penguin highways to transport whale carcasses down the mountain.
Ow, hit my knee. But before he continues, right? Before he continues, I should maybe hit my knee when he said that. The whales. Because I'm just waiting for him. I'm just waiting for somebody to say gorilla. I'm waiting for somebody to say or show gorilla. Go taught me dragons and ice walls. He go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. So I like I said, I heard about the whales now. I'm waiting for somebody to put gorilla in it. Gojira, the origination between them seeing pretty much a gorilla with a whale. That's where Gojira came from, and pretty much a kaiju. But yo, all this is coming right. It's crazy how this all coming together like this.
These days, however, they're protected by the likes of the Antarctic Treaty and the NATO military, meaning researchers like myself are no longer permitted to use them for recreational purposes, which is a load of bullshit.
It's all penguin dookie covering the Penguin Highway. It's very rare. This thing is basically a sewer system for the penguins. Look at this little guy. He's probably gonna walk down halfway and take a dump. Get this shot right here. That is very concerning because this penguin thinks he's on a penguin highway. He's on my highway, and now there's going to be issues. Little buddy, step off. He's confused, and he's a very classic penguin because this guy is an idiot. This mofo just cock-blocked us off the penguin highway. Come on, little guy. Let's go. That was lucky. This is a technique called speluging. It's what mountaineers use to avoid impact on the mountain. It's the most minimal impact known to mankind.
On February 7, 1821, American sealer John Davis is believed to have been the first man to set foot on Antarctica. Concerned his footprints might disturb the seals he was hunting, he decided to slide on his socks and spalooge all over the ice. It was that day that spalooging was brought to the 7th continent. Originally invented by Neanderthals in the Nordic regions over 40,000 years ago, spalooging is still widely popular to this day. So spalooging was a...
He references the Nephilim, the Neanderthals. There it was, the Neanderthals. Now, if you don't get what I'm getting at, Neanderthals are what? Big, giant, hairy looking what? Ape looking men, right?
Mountaineering technique. If you're going up, you're sliding around. It's almost like you're a cartoon character. And when you're going down the mountain, you can literally slide down. And
I was waiting for it.
Tricks. I was learning 360s, 720s, 180s, various accoutrements. It's similar to skiing, except skiing is...
So if you don't get what I'm getting at, while he's explaining what spalooging was and sliding down and the origination of that, what I'm getting at, it's crazy. Never mind. That's a different joke that's unnecessary that I was going to make in reference to spalooging. But anyway, Neanderthals. Oh, you have a good night then, brother. You have a good night. Some come down. Neanderthals, right? And what they represent, right? Everything with big hairy apes and whatnot. I'm already getting the correlation to Neanderthals and the Nephilim, and that correlating to King Kong. Because King Kong, remember I kept saying the original man? King Kong will represent the Nephilim and the original giants in what do you call it? Sasquatch and the Neanderthals and the Nephilims.
so bad for the environment because you have these
They said the original giant man.
big wands on your feet. And where do you think those come from? Factories with machines, a lot of child labor. Skiing is horrible for the environment. And this is just, it's so beautiful here that I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to damage the environment. Even when I'm riding in a kayak, I feel bad every time I hit a glacier, you know? And I'm like, am I part of the problem? And sometimes I think yes, but sometimes I also think that ice is already melted and it's already floating there. And sure, maybe I sped up something by 2,000 years, but that's nor here nor there. What was the question?
Not really. You didn't speed up at the death. And while it's just on my mind, I might be wrong with this, but I'm wondering now if the correlation to Negro being as original man, right, in Nephilim, I'm wondering if the correlation was Negro, Neanderthal, grown Neanderthal. Negro, grown Neanderthal. I'm thinking of I could be off, but you know.
My name is Bob Offbury. I'm a concert promoter and talent buyer. I came down here to Antarctica because I have been working with Oliver Tree and his team to produce the ICE Festival. It's IYCE Festival.
I present you the man, the myth, the legend, dubstep DJ Dr. Oliver Tree.
The doctor will see you now.
I mean, how many times can you...
Yo, that beat was kind of hard, though. Hold on. That beat was kind of hard.
The doctor will see you now.
I mean, how many times can you scream?
Oh, that's what the name of that.
1, 2, 3, what? Can you scream? 1, 2, 3, what?
Oliver Tree, Alien Boy. Copycat dubstep remix.
I mean, how many times can you scream 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, He just keeps playing over and over. DJ Dr. Oliver Tree. And it just goes on and on and on. And I'm like, will this ever end?
Dr. Oliver Tree. Dr. Oliver Tree. DJ Dr. Oliver Tree.
This was absolutely the most heinous crap I've ever heard in my entire life. I knew that nobody was going to connect to this music. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I'm ruined. All this energy and resources and money that we're putting into this event, it was just absolute garbage. Definitely smoking something as I smelled something, but I feel like there was definitely something a little heavier at play. The thing about this too is, like, I've been producing a lot of events, and you know, we have to deal with people that are on bad trips, and we have a special space for them. And this music that he put out set people into a very, very bad place. I mean, very bad place. We had more people at the
I can already tell though, because I'm looking at the video footage and I'm like, this is all trip out music. This is take an acid tablet, pop a pill type shit. This is all mushroom. This is all you on shrooms, that type of vibe right here.